Arsenal Fan TV. Whew, I'm still buzzing.
Okay.
That's why I love football. This is why, you know what? You know how long it took us to get up here today? Traffic all the way, but this is what we love about it.
Okay. Robbie, thanks for having us on. First of all, more than anything, I'd like to first of all provide a shout out to a young man. One of the many subscriber groups that I'm part of is, despite my accent and I'm Canadian, I've made my home in Australia for many, many years.
Okay.
So I'd like to give a shout out to a young man named Bradley George, who I believe you might know, who won a competition. He got severely injured, I think, playing, and he'll be making his way out in February.
Emirates. We're going to look after him when he comes up here, trust me.
Bradley, enjoy your trip out here. It's amazing, as you can tell by the sound of my voice where I'm coming from.
Horse.
This is my first away supporters game. I got involved with Arsenal about 3 years ago through a number of people that live out here, and it's absolutely changed my life.
Away, let's talk about that for a minute. Home games and away games, which ones do you prefer?
Being my first away game, this is absolutely unreal. First of all, there's a number of factors in it. When you consider that the Emirates holds about 63,000 people, there was someone in here else that commented on it, and it's very hard not to support your team in this manner, but there's a deadness in a stadium that is that large. You can hear the audience, but it's very, very different to going to, you know, I've been to Stamford Bridge and now I've been to Goodison Park. There's a close-knit community on that. Unfortunately, because of when I got involved with the club, those Highbury days are long gone as far as I've had the opportunity. I will see you on Wednesday, but going into a stadium where there's 63,000 people is not the same as.
And the fans are crazy away from home, innit?
You know, this is probably about the 6th or 7th time I run into Bully, you know, and long before I knew who he was, I've seen the photo where he's on the sidelines, you know, chest up, screaming away. So,
listen, I just want to ask you one final thing. What can we do this season? Can we win the league this season?
I will admit, I mean, the man is a godsend in terms of what he's been able to do, but I have been one of the largest critics of Giroud. Arsenal, perhaps it's a Wenger thing of stacking the midfield, which we absolutely do, and I mean, my guy's Flamini. Flamini is my guy, but we really seem to be missing that action of the guys who can control the ball up front and score. I think that's obvious with Giroud, even though he's came through, and I'm sure that he will pay off, but we're clearly seeing that issue of foreign players coming into the Premier League with Sanchez right now, where we're seeing good ball control but not being able to finish with that. I'm very disappointed, actually, despite his attitude, that we didn't get Balotelli. I think Balotelli would have been very, very good. He would have mixed in quite well, and I think a guy like Wenger, who's very seasoned in the competition, would have been able to handle him quite well. I think there's been some criticism of Wilshere as well, not being able to pull up his socks yet this year, but I think that's sort of, you know, he's a box-to-box midfielder, so if he doesn't have the opportunity to run, then I think fans are a little bit critical of him. I don't know who to sign, but I'm still very, very confident. The first 10 games of the season are anyone's game, right? So still there. We'll see you on Wednesday. We'll see you at Tottenham. We'll see you at Hull.
Get the Arsenal Fan TV app, available on Apple and Android now.